Hi roses, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you how to prepare for the Halloween update that is coming very soon, so you really want to make sure that you're nice and prepared for it. So let's get into the video. So the first tip is going to be grinding with friends. You really want to make sure that you're grinding for the Halloween update. And so grinding with friends or alt accounts, if you don't have friends that like Adopt Me, it can really help and double the money you get or even triple. So you definitely want to make sure you grind with some friends or alt accounts, which is pretty easy. It's easier if you have friends that play Adopt Me with you because you don't have to make an alt account and get on another device and join yourself in it and stuff. But if you don't have friends that like Adopt Me, like I said, get an alt account, and to do that all you need to do is make another account on a different device that you have and just join yourself on the alt account. Okay guys, this girl offered for my bat, so I just gave her a free ride potion because I was like, okay, it's whatever, screw it. Anyways, so basically I don't even know where I was. That just distracted me so bad I gotta turn my trades off, which also leads to a tip: make sure your trades are off because you might get distracted while grinding. But yeah, basically just make sure that you have friends to play Adopt Me with, and for an alt account just join yourself on another device on another account, and yeah, that's all you need. So for our next tip, this is obvious, but make sure you want to save your bucks. Obviously there's going to be things that cost bucks in the Halloween update or pretty much any update, so you want to make sure that you save them up just to be able to buy things. If you see something you want during the Halloween update and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough bucks, that's going to be annoying. You're going to have to grind anyway to get it. So yeah, just make sure that connects to the first tip. Just make sure you're grinding, make sure you're getting bucks. So the next tip is also pretty much common sense, but you basically just want to save up your Robux. Obviously there's a new pet pretty much every year that comes out, and it's usually 1,000 Robux. So just make sure that you save up your Robux. There's ways that you can earn Robux for free, or you can just buy Robux and make sure you save it until the Halloween update comes around. That's what I'm doing actually. So yeah, there are ways you can earn Robux for free from Microsoft Rewards, I think. I don't really know much about it. I've never done it, but I know that it works and I know that it's true. So yeah, just make sure you save up your Robux. So my next tip is staying consistent. And what I mean by this is, if you want to grind for the Halloween update to where you can afford a lot of things, just make sure you stay consistent. You really don't have to grind for hours a day, but with staying consistent, it'll give you pretty much more in a shorter amount of time, since you can just join every day. Make sure you're joining every day. If you don't have a lot of time on your hands, that doesn't matter, because as long as you're joining every day, we'll all have the same outcome. It just depends on how long you've been joining every day for. You can grind for 30 minutes to an hour. That's what I recommend, since it's a bit slow to get bucks on Adopt Me. So yeah, I recommend staying consistent and joining for 30 to an hour, and make sure that you get your login streak, because you can get bucks and you can get different prizes from it. So to earn bucks, I recommend setting lures, which is right here. I told you guys how to get a lure in my first video, so if you're curious, make sure you do that. It's pretty self-explanatory though, but basically you want to get lures so that you can obviously save bucks. You can get different prizes from lures. You can get pets, you can get age up potions, you can get paint sealer, you can get money. I've gotten a lot of money from lures, so it definitely helps, so make sure you're doing that. So my last tip is to basically set goals for yourself. It'll help you stay motivated and it'll help you get more money. So what I mean by this is you just want to set goals, as in, okay, so if I grind for 30 minutes, I'll reward myself with something. You don't really have to reward yourself, but as long as you're setting goals, it'll keep you motivated. So say your goal is to grind for 30 minutes. It'll keep you motivated because you want to complete the goal you set for yourself. It'll keep you from being burnt out so that you don't grind for more than what you really should be grinding for. A lot of these are just general tips on how to get money and stuff, so if you're looking for more tips and tricks that actually can help you grind for the Halloween update and be prepared, just look at my first video. I go more in depth about everything about tips and tricks on how to grind, so if you're interested, please check that out. So that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching if you made it to the end. Thank you all for your support. I really am so grateful for it. I plan so much for this YouTube channel. So let me know if you like more videos like this and if you want more tips and tricks. But for now, that's going to be all. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, roses.